I had to make this video because these are very simple, very basic solutions to tons of questions I get. Maybe, just maybe, one or the other tactic will make you go, ah. Maybe it won't, but it will probably help someone. Alright, so guitar volume thing. It always has to be at 10 for the lead stuff. I know you're probably checking the screen, this is your trick. Well, yes, I have been getting a lot of message about this. But I remember doing this when I started playing the guitar. I even noted some of these things, like, playing for echoes, the guitar volume has to be at 7, or playing Shine On You Crazy Diamond, it's gotta be on the 5. But no, your guitar volume is almost always have to be at 10. If you're not looking for something specific. This is the first thing in your signal chain, alright? And you want to lower your signal chain, at the very start? Of course you don't. You want the maximum signal. Now there are a couple of things that I do, even David Gilmour did, every guitarist do. And that is lowering your volume for, rhythm stuff. So you can do this if you have no other way to boost your signal. Whether it's sustain or gain or volume. You can have your guitar volume around 7, 6 for some chords, rhythm stuff. And when you get to the lead parts, the guitar solo or something, you can just crank it up. One of my favorite solos of all time is Shine On You Crazy Diamond, but second solo. It starts off as a clean solo, but when you get to that unison bend on the bridge, it's a lot of gain. That's why I use a great transistor overdrive for this sound. I'm just lowering my guitar volume for some cleaner stuff, just like Hendrix does or Gilmour does. And when I want something more, I can just increase my volume. Alright, the second thing, while we're on the subject of knobs, tone knob. Again, you almost always have to have this at max. Now, depending on your pickup and your setup, you might want to just lower your tone knob for certain things, but generally you want to have fuller sound. You want to have the maximum output of your pickups. Alright? Let me demonstrate it to you. third one is picking, and this is probably one of the most important ones. So when I started playing the guitar, I used to play a lot of here, you know? Very close to the neck. But when I wanted to use my tremolo, which is shorter than normal strats, I had to use my pick around here, you know, around middle pickup, something like that. So I started picking around middle pickup and I got better results. That of course sounds better for me. If you pick closer to the bridge, you get a more twankier sounds. And if you pick close to the neck, you get a little fuller sound. Let me demonstrate it to you. You know that dog solo? David Gilmour starts picking from bridge, and then, you know, goes towards the neck. And another thing, picking up, down, or soft, or hard. So I don't know why this happens, but if you pick up mostly, it's gonna sound a little muddier. Maybe it's a bias thing, but let me demonstrate it to you. I'm just showing here, but you gotta develop your own picking style here. I'm not saying mine is best or anyone's best. You gotta develop it your style. Finally, pickup height. This is so important, but most of the people don't realize the power of it. Again, this depends on your taste, but if you have higher pickups, you're gonna get more output, but a lot more muddy sound. And if you have it way lower, you're gonna get a little more twankier sound. A little, you know, cleaner, I should say, maybe. Again, it's just great to experiment here, of course. So, alright, these were the 4 tactics that are very basic and probably most of you guys know, but some don't. Hope this gave you some ideas about how you can develop your own, you know, at least guitar-wise, your style. If you're interested in David Gilmour and Pink Floyd tones and tutorials, check out my Patreon for premium tutorials. Tabs, backing tracks, and tone guides are there. We're finishing every Pink Floyd and David Gilmour song there. Just join hundreds of people for weekly content that you vote for. Also, check this video out if you want to get better Big Muff sounds. I'm showing you the power of tone knob. And check this video if you want to improve your playing style with David Gilmour solos. Those solos will make you a better player for sure. There's no doubt about it. And I'm explaining them with tabs and everything. Just check them out. I know you'll do the right thing. See you there.